Impacts of U.S. tariffs on non-U.S. auto imports and USMCA review. 1. Economic and trade impacts. Higher costs for consumers and businesses, increased tariffs on autos, steel, and aluminum raise prices for U.S. consumers and manufacturers relying on imported materials. Manufacturing pressure. The U.S. aims to force production back domestically, but high tariffs could disrupt supply chains and raise production costs. Trade retaliation risks. While most countries have restrained responses, China and Canada have retaliated with tariffs and export bans, escalating trade tensions. 2. USMCA and North American trade relations. Strained USMCA implementation. The 2026 review will be contentious, especially on auto rules of origin, RUs, as the US pushes for stricter requirements to favor domestic production. Potential for further tariffs. The US is conducting Section 232 reviews on critical goods, copper, semiconductors, lumber, etc., which could lead to new tariffs, complicating USMCA negotiations. 3 possible auto policy outcomes. Status quo. No change to USMCA auto rules, maintaining current trade flows. US interpretation of rules tightens enforcement, disadvantaging Mexican-Canadian auto parts. Stricter rules, new rules to force more North American, especially US, content, raising compliance costs. 3. Geopolitical and strategic impacts. China's circumvention concerns. The US fears Chinese auto imports via Mexico to Canada, pushing for tighter investment screening and tariff alignment with North American partners. Bilateral tensions with Canada and Mexico, retaliatory tariffs, e.g., Canada's 25% steel aluminum duties, could weaken USMCA cooperation. Global trade fragmentation. The US's aggressive tariff policies risk further decoupling from China and disrupting multilateral trade norms. Industry-specific consequences. Auto industry uncertainty. Higher tariffs on non-US content may disrupt supply chains, raising costs for automakers. If retaliation worsens, US auto exports could suffer. Critical minerals and tech vulnerabilities. China's rare earth export ban and US semiconductor tariffs could strain tech and EV supply chains. Aerospace impact. China's halt on Boeing orders signals broader trade war spillover risks. 5. Long-term USMCA and North American trade outlook. 2036 expiry considerations. The 2026 review will shape whether the USMCA evolves into a more protectionist deal or maintains open North American trade. Confidence in North American trade. A successful review is needed to stabilize US-Canada-Mexico relations, but aggressive US tariffs could undermine trust. Conclusion. US tariffs and USMCA review reflect a push for economic nationalism, but risks include higher consumer costs, supply chain disruptions, and retaliatory trade wars. The 2026 USMCA negotiations will be pivotal in determining whether North America moves toward deeper integration or further protectionism.